Hi, I'm Juliette Jette Ferguson with Sotheby's International Realty, and I'm here with Kurt Overmeyer of the City of Seaside, California, Seaside. And your title is
Economic Development Director.
Development Director. And what's going on in Seaside?
Well,
Because you've been doing a lot.
Well, first, hi, Jette.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Well, we have a lot going on. Most recently, we spent just a little bit over $9 million upgrading our downtown.
Broadway.
$7 million upgrading Broadway.
Okay.
And created a new kind of outdoor space there.
I can't wait to walk on the street, and there's a farmer's market too.
There's a farmer's market every Saturday. I think it starts at 10.
Okay. I haven't tried it yet.
Market. But we transformed that area into a place that's it's walkable. It's got great bicycle facilities. We're starting to see a lot of new businesses coming in, and the coming soon category, we have the Other Brother Brewery.
That I'm looking forward to.
Which, craft brew. They do sour beer. They do it. You name it, they've got it. And the folks that are doing the brewmaster side of things came from Rogue Brewery down in San Diego.
Oh.
So we're really excited about that.
When do they open? Do we know?
We're not 100% sure. They're aiming for the end of August, but of course construction projects can have delays and all of that. So I don't want to until we're really sure they're ready to open. Yeah, we won't know. But exciting stuff. Really cool that's happening.
I did a video with Kurt, driving down Broadway.
Oh, cool.
Just kind of showing the new stuff and the bicycle things.
That's
and all
great.
that.
That's fantastic. So we also have some other new businesses coming in. You've probably heard of Walter Gioris, who owns Casanova.
Oh, yes.
He went ahead and he purchased 2 buildings and a vacant lot in our downtown. One of those buildings is 600 Broadway, and he's working on designing a new restaurant space.
I'm so excited.
That's super exciting.
Yes. Are they going to bring that Casanova chocolatey pie thing that I love?
You know what? I think this is going to be a fresh, brand new concept that's really designed to fit in with Seaside's sort of aesthetic, right? So that's what we're looking for. And then his son has opened already a recording studio in a building across the street.
Wow.
I think it's 575 or 565 Broadway.
Okay.
And boy, is that guy a great sound engineer, by the way. He played for me some of the stuff that he was working on. He's an incredible musician and a great sound engineer.
And you know about music too, but
I
that's
do.
That's another story.
But anyway, really fantastic little recording studio. Yeah. But they're in the process of building out a cafe space in the same building as the recording studio, so we're looking forward to seeing that happen.
What kind of cafe? Like a lunch or?
You know what? We don't know for sure yet. They're still kind of banding about ideas and trying to figure out what they're really going to do. But it's pretty exciting that somebody with the kind of juice and skill and capability that Mr. Joris has has invested in Seaside. So we're really excited to have him and
we're going to have multiple good restaurants.
We are. We have already opened a couple of good new restaurants. So there was previously a pizza place that was bought out by a new family, and they kind of are serving both West Coast and New York style pizza.
Mountain Mike's or who?
It's called the Oven.
I did not know.
And it is located kind of smack in the center of Broadway.
Okay.
I recommend that everybody try it out. It's really good. And I went in there, actually ate lunch there today. Okay. And there was a nice couple from England watching England lose. I felt so bad for them. It was heartbreaking. and the World Cup and enjoying a cold beverage. They were here on vacation. They'd never been to Seaside before and didn't even know that Seaside existed, and stumbled upon that place to watch the game.
People think it's Seaside, Oregon.
And it worked out great. Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they think we're Seaside, Florida. But you know, we have our own thing, and we're kind of like the cool, happening, diverse little piece of the Monterey Peninsula.
I advertise Seaside because I like to sell homes in Seaside because I live in Seaside, and I always call it the up and coming community. I think it's the best place, the Sun Belt, everything.
Yeah, we really. I mean, I live in Seaside as well, and I've worked there for almost 2 years now, and really love Seaside. It's a fantastic community. So I want to get into the big stuff though.
Yeah.
So I don't want to run out of time to explain all of this. So we also are working on redeveloping some portions of the former Fort Ward.
Okay.
So specifically, we're working on a project that's already entitled, but we're gonna modify the specific plan a little bit because what was entitled, no one will ever build. What was entitled there is like, I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to go to the Irvine Spectrum. It's what's called a lifestyle center or a power center. It's kind of an outdoor mall that has a lot of food and beverage uses and a lot of high-end retail.
Okay.
Well, you need millions of people in your trade area to support something like that, and even with the tourist population, the Monterey Peninsula, we're not even close to that. So that was really a non-starter. But what that area does need is it needs something to interact well with the university properties, right? So what we are working with a developer out of Sacramento. His name is Paul Petrovich, and if you want to get an idea of the quality of development that he puts together, you can look up a development called Crocker Village.
Okay.
It's
Crocker
partially
Village.
completed.
Paul Petrovich.
Correct. Petrovich. He said I think it could go either way, but he pronounces it Petrovich. Anyway, beautiful development. And how
and
it
what
came
kind
to
of
be.
development is
So
it?
what we're talking about is trying to create a place where people can live, work, and entertain themselves.
Okay.
All within that one development. So you
That's
don't
cool.
you don't necessarily need a car. So that if you need to get around, you can use our bike share, our new OFO bike share if you haven't seen that, or jump on the bus because there's gonna be a transit station right there. And say if you work in downtown Monterey or in Ryan Ranch or in Salinas, well, there's a bus route that goes right by there that's going to take you right to that spot. So some folks are going to choose not to drive.
Right.
And then there'll be, everything that a growing boy could want.
Yes.
Right there within the development, right? There'll be a place where you can buy food. There'll be a place where you can go grab a beer or have a nice glass of wine right next to the ocean, right next to the brand new State of California Dune State Park.
Nice.
And there'll be some hospitality uses. There'll be, that neighborhood serving retail. Instead of 650,000 square feet, though, we're reducing the retail component down to about 150,000 square feet and then adding in some multifamily and single-family residential because what you really need is to create a community.
Right.
And oh, by the way, this development meets all of the guidelines of FORA's regional urban design guidelines. So really cool development. We're excited about it. Oh, student housing included in it, amenities for students in it. We think that Seaside wants to create a strong connection from the campus that's in our city.
Agreed, because
to things in our city.
A lot of the students are living in Marina, and the actual campus is Seaside.
Well, it splits
Well,
both
it's
cities,
kind of both,
right?
I guess.
It's in
but
both.
The address, the mailing address is Seaside, I guess.
Right, but when you look at how the campus is laid out, there's a little bit of student housing on campus, like in the core of the campus. Right. They have the promontory and a dorm in the core of campus. The rest of it is out. Kind
a little further.
Kind of a ways out there off of East Harrison.
Yeah.
And necessitates that the people that live there, that the students that live there, drive a car.
Exactly.
And I don't know about everyone else's university experience. I happen to be lucky enough to go to a big state university in the Midwest, to Indiana University. And I wasn't allowed to have a car until I was a junior. And even then, a car was a hassle, not it wasn't
not
something you
necessary.
wanted, right?
You could go to all the places you needed to go.
Yeah, what you wanted was a bike.
Right.
That was the right mode of transportation. And Indiana's cold in the winter. It's kind of cold in the fall. It rains a lot in the spring, and we still managed a bike or a bus everywhere there.
That's amazing.
If we set up the right conditions at CSU.
If you can do that there, we should be able to do that in California.
Right.
Yeah.
So we want to do that.
Cool.
So then our next development is Campus Town, about 90-acre development, and this one you take all of the cool stuff that we're doing in Main Gate and really create a dense, walkable, urban neighborhood that has every kind of opportunity for people to live.
I'm going to have to have you come back because we're out of our 10 minutes. And to upload on YouTube, we have to stick under 10 minutes, right?
Bummer, but
I'm definitely going to have you back if you'll come.
Yes.
Okay.
City of Seaside's website, ci.seaside.ca.us. Go there. You can just put Campus Town in the search engine. You can see our plans, our conceptual plans. Main Gate will have new conceptual plans up in the next week or so. We'll have specific plans ready to go before you know it. If you want to talk to me about it, just give me a call. My number
Absolutely. Say your number.
is 831-899-6839.
Perfect.
Please call me. I'm happy to talk to anybody. And we have office hours at 656 Broadway every single day. Stop by. Someone is there from
Awesome.
8 until 5 that can talk to you about all of our projects. So we hope to see you
You're
soon.
doing an awesome job.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And we're really excited to see Seaside be what it can be.
I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank